What it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it, man. Man, I haven't done a truck video in a little minute, man. But I somehow got the idea. I was just like, man, let me get back to what I used to do, man. And today I wanted to talk to y'all about something that's very, very important. Something that I would say I've had to learn in the past year is finally recognizing when God has decided nothing is no longer meant for me. And the reason why I was having, issues understanding that when God finally says, this is not meant for you, is because just because things were hard, or just because things may, go through some seasons of turmoil and things like that, I recognized, or I understand that, things aren't always going to be great. Things aren't always going to go your way, but that doesn't mean give up, or that doesn't mean walk away and, cut something from your life, And I realized the difference when you can finally go through some sort of adversity, and knowing that test or that season that you need to stick in, when God needs you to stick to it, because it's a reason as to why you're going through that, or in knowing the difference between that and sticking in things that are hard, that okay, when do I draw the line and say that enough is enough and that I need to cut this thing out for my life? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the difference, and hopefully you can apply this to your life so that you can reach the outcome that you truly desire. Because I know all of us want to become the best versions of ourselves, step into what God has called us to do, and live a peaceful and prosperous life, man. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that whenever God decides that this heat is loud, whenever God decides that something is not meant for you, you will never have a peace of mind. You will never have peace of mind. You will never be able to be at peace with it. You will always doubt, question whether or not you should stay in it. And the reason why you would question why you would have to stay in it is because God is not forcing you to stay in it. There is an easy way out. If God wanted you to stay in it and he made it mandated or required for you to go through, he wouldn't allow you to have such an easy, accessible way out. If you were to cut that said thing out of your life, does it bring you peace? Does it get you closer to being a better person? Does it allow you to get closer to him? Because some things that, obvious reasons, things that we know aren't meant for us, is that it doesn't even represent God. God receives no glory, receives no recognition. If it's a part of us, it's a part of us in a way to where we can get glory and we can get recognition. But whenever, if you were trying to see God in that, you wouldn't see God in that. That thing that you were holding on to, God would allow for you to walk out of collaboration with it, or allow you to cut ties with it, because it's not representing him. It doesn't give him the glory. It doesn't give him the honor. It only gives you what you want. It only benefits you. It doesn't benefit God. You refuse to cut ties with this said thing because, the way it makes you feel, the way it makes you look, the way that all for the wrong reasons. It's all about you. But when God puts something in your life where you're tested, you know, it won't necessarily be about you. And it won't necessarily be easy for you to cut ties with it. You know, you may not be at peace if you cut ties with this said thing that represents God. That is what he called over you for you to step into. If you try to cut ties with it, you no longer will be at peace. You get what I'm saying, fellas? Now, I'm not saying that there's not going to be things that are going to be hard in life. You will be tested in life. But like I said, it won't be an easy way out for you to escape that. Whatever that season of, or that dark season, you are going to be forced to go through that season. There is not an easy way out. If at the snap of a finger, you can't end it. You have to withstand it. You have to go through it. That's when you know that God is trying to pull you into what he's called you to do. That's when you know that there is a testimony that you will have in the future by going through this mandated test. If you pray for certain things in life, if you ask for God to, you know, God, I want to be at peace. I want to be with you. I just want to step into whatever you call me to do. I want you to take everything that's not like you away from me. Watch God do it literally. If you ask God for strength, he's going to put you in the season where you are going to gain strength. It's not necessarily, oh, I'm going to pray for strength and then all of a sudden you're going to be strong mentally, physically, emotionally, or whatever the case may be. No. God is going to present you an opportunity. He's going to present you a season for you to develop that strength. If you're asking for wisdom, God is going to put you in seasons and put you in certain situations to where you can gain wisdom. He's going to put you in a situation where you can learn. Where you learn from experiences. Learning what not to do. Learning what to do. But if you stay in that season, if you continue to do what is hard, if you don't quit, you continue to stay resilient. If you continue to have faith in God that, you know, what you're doing there is a reason to what you're doing. You're not wasting time. I'm here to tell you, bro, there will be a testimony in the future. You will look back over your life and say, man, I'm glad I stuck through it. I'm glad I stuck to whatever is hard. Whatever was hard. That is how you decipher between whether God has decided is meant for you or no longer meant for you. Ask yourself, man, does God get any recognition or anything like that from me continue to stay with this person, stay in doing these things, or stay in this area of life, or stay hanging out with these group of people? Does God get any sort of recognition? Is there any way for God to talk to me while I'm surrounded by all this noise? Because he won't force you to stay there. He'll make it real easy for you to walk out of that situation. But the reason why you won't walk out of that situation is because it makes you comfortable. Because it makes you feel good. It's superficial. It's vain. Only you receive the benefits out of it. And it will continue to be hard. And you will no longer have peace. You will try to find peace, and you will try to find peace within the situation, but you won't do it. No matter how, the harder you, and the longer and the harder that you try to get peace through being around this messed up situation, God is not covering it. And bro, I am telling you, you won't be at peace. Let me just stick through it, man. Let me give this girl one more chance. Let me stick in this relationship a little bit longer. Let me keep hanging with these people. Maybe eventually they'll get it. Maybe eventually we'll find peace. Maybe eventually we get to a place of happiness where we get a place of prosperity. Maybe eventually, and then you keep trying and you keep trying and you keep trying, and you literally doing the same thing, asking for a different result. You are literally repeating an insane process over and over and over again. trust me, man. If God says it's meant for you, he won't allow you to walk away. He won't make it easy for you to walk away for it. He then will take your peace away the second that you want to walk away from it, something that he decided is actually meant for you. Until you realize that, man, let me get back on it, bro. Let me get back to it, dog. So, I hope that helps somebody that is dealing with that dilemma and having that double-mindedness where you keep going back and forth, flip-flopping, not knowing what to do, then say, nah, let me try it. No, let me give up. Let me try it. Because it's all, for each way, you always see the pros and the cons of different scenarios, different situations. Ask yourself, does this bring me closer to God? And does this represent God? And does this give God all the glory? If it's not founded and if it's not rooted in that, the answer is pretty obvious. So, hopefully that helped y'all boys, man. That's all I got for y'all boys, man. If you guys need a consultation, you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, man, you can do so. Click the link down below in the description, man. If you guys need a training program, want to start your fitness journey, man, click the link down below in the description, man. And if you guys want to reach me, talk to me, say what's up, man, with any comments, questions, or concerns, bro, man, DM me on Instagram. Link is down below in the description, man. Before y'all go, man, please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'ma holla at y'all boys.